afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday today, and yes, I'm very happy to be here. And sorry, my camera is a bit this way, but I have to improvise. I need a new setup. What can I say? But here I am, as promised. And I'm continuing writing. I already did write today. We'll continue writing later, and I did create some more designs which are available on my Shopify shop. The link is down below. I have also another shop connected to my website. It's minapaolacci.co.uk/shop, but you also welcome to scroll through my website. I will have also my paintings out there as well. So I'm getting very friendly and loving with my website and all that. I'm super excited, but especially also about writing. And there's a lot of memories coming out for myself. It's also very exciting, and it's like I'm so at peace with everything, which is such a great feeling. And I know, not everyone is great. We meet in life and get a lot of lessons and stuff. But I have to say, and I could see that even earlier in my life, clearly where, if I wouldn't have had all these kind of lessons, I wouldn't be where I am today for the except these reasons, and so I'm very grateful, and we're here to learn. Anyway, so let me read. Some earrings. Some promotions. Send me them by Instagram, which is so great. I get contacted by so many, but I just tried it, and fun. I don't know. I look a bit like a monkey with my ears. I know it's not my ear. You don't see my ear. I have big ears. I'm working with my ears nowadays. Anyway, I'm thinking if I should put the camera like this. Like for casting, then I have to have the other ankle like this way. Never this way. I mean, on YouTube, if you have the camera this way, then you have this black sides, which is okay, but anyway, I might have to split the video anyway, because with this camera that we have a great recording and a good quality, because quality is key, right? Saying this is with my designs, I have to say quality is key. I'm grateful. I got a lot of offers to collaborate, but I have to say, because I produce, and that's my aim, to produce quality. So I only collaborate with the same level of quality, because quality is better than quantity. It's same as like I don't want to, my prices it's affordable, because I want to create for everyone, not only for the people who have a lot of money. I want to have it accessible, and it's art, because all these designs come originally from a piece of art. So you're wearing art then, and I love casual clothing, as you can see. Anyway, so where was so today's chapter is I have to look, it might be chapter 40. Let's say we call it chapter 40. Verena, a good friend and colleague of Nana's, comes to pick me up. I'm still a bit shaken up, but I just managed to catch up on a night's sleep after a long weekend of partying and fucking until the doctor's coming. Literally, that's a phrase we say in Germany, when we got boozed up and high until oblivion, so to speak. But now it's Tuesday lunchtime, and we have to hurry because we are going north of Berlin, somewhere in the Brandenburg area on the countryside, to a remote little lake. We stay there for a whole week, and the DFFB is one of the film academies in, I wanted to say London, I mean in Berlin. And oh yeah, for everyone who comes in new today, I'm Yasmina Paolacci, and this is, I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself, so I'm doing it now. And I'm writing a book in German and in English at the same time. In this book, the story is based in Berlin, back in the old days, so we are here in the year of 2001 by now. Yes. So, and the DFFB is a film academy. It's at Potsdamer Platz at the Sony Center. I think 4th or 5th floor, where people can study, produce the cinematograph, to get to be a producer, a cinematographer, director, you know, screenwriter, all these kind of things. Yeah. So by now it's Tuesday night. Yeah, so I had that. Sorry. We all live together in an unrenovated clubhouse and sleep in the same room. Well, I can't have that. So I decided to sleep outside in the open air on the meadow because I need some space if I'm going to spend a whole week with a bunch of strangers like on Big Brother. Nico from the prop crew, we became friends. We became friends after that for a number of years. And sometimes it happens in life, you know, you lose touch. And so Nico from the prop crew thinks it's a fantastic idea and joins me on the grass about 3 or 4 meters away. This is somehow better than being all alone, for sure. Besides, I have to scroll down. Besides, just imagine if I fart in my sleep, or one of them farts in his or her sleep, or something like that. I mean, I would feel completely embarrassed. I mean, I would sleep, I wouldn't hear it, but you know, I don't. I thought it's better because what if? Yeah. Anyway, that's why I need a healthy distance. Besides, I still have to calm down from my weekend. S, my special friend, S writes me a text message from time to time, but they seem pretty shabby. One is so repulsive that it takes my breath away. The actors stay in a small hotel nearby. Gino Lechner plays the mother, a very lovely and very good actress, very beautiful woman. She still looks the same nowadays. Some people age like fine wine. That's my aim. And Christopher Buchholz plays the father. He's the son of a very famous actor. Buchholz, he was playing in a film in the 50s with Romy Schneider. The shoot and the crew are going really well. I still have tasks. Suddenly I'm so responsible. Suddenly I'm also responsible for the catering on set photography, and in the evening I cook in the clubhouse for a total of 25 people. The sound assistant is vegan, for instance. I've never heard of that before. So I cook extra for him, leave out everything. So he only gets pasta sauce with vegetables. The cheap pasta from Aldi is too risky for him. Then there are a handful of vegetarians, so I have an extra pot waiting for them, and yes, the rest is omnivore. and they eat everything that is served. How delightful. It's very easy like that. I mean, nowadays I'm vegan-ish, meaning I'm eating vegan, but I'm also slippery slope with vegetarian. Sometimes I'm not too strict, but I definitely can't really digest dairy and stuff. So, and I have to be very careful what I eat. So, I best case eat only my homemade stuff and organic from the farmers and local organic stores mainly. And yeah, I love cooking soups. Anyway, that's for me. I look funny today. These earrings, it's like, you know, that's why I'm not used to this kind of earrings, but as I said, I'm very grateful for all these offers. But yeah, can I take everything? I also got a bracelet. Look. So here we go again. Yeah. Anyway. So, where was I? Oh yeah, vegetarian. So yeah, omnivore. I have an Axopod waiting for them, and yeah, everyone gets out. My specialty, risotto, risico. One evening, Christoph Buchholz, sorry the camera, yeah, like, have issues with the, I need a new stative. Christoph Buchholz joins, I just hope that, camera is no falling jazz. So one evening, Christoph Buchholz joins in and wants to cook more noble pasta and buys buitoni noodles and so on. And I just make a salad. I'm good at that too. And prepare everything for a relaxed, fading atmosphere after a very long, hard working day. What do you think about these glasses? Oops. They look better online. I love sunglasses, you know. So, well, on the camera they look good, but I wouldn't wear them outside, to be frank. I didn't like them so much. But yeah, on camera they look cool. If it looks great on camera, deal. So, I just make the salad, everything for a relaxed, fading atmosphere. One day, for what? One day, the script continuity, Ira Völker and director Ulrike von Riebeck want to cook. Of course, I'll do it then. I have a smoke and chill. Go on then, cook. They were quickly overwhelmed, bitches. But yeah, I had some fun time with Nana and Nico, you know. We could then relax. Because it takes a lot of energy to cook for 25 people, you know, and put a nice atmosphere and everything, that everyone enjoys it. Well, yeah, I can tell. They're quite overwhelmed and were happy to hand over the scepter to me again the next day. That's the way it is. I'm the boss in the kitchen if you let me do it. Well, no, but it's not only cooking. It's like, you know, to interact, but also that people feel confident and relaxed. You know, like just at ease when they go out. Think like, oh, you know, that's very successful if you reach that. I search the clubhouse and find a garden hose, which I attach to the water tap in the kitchen and organize the hose to go outside by the window on the side of the clubhouse, and there's also some scaffolding attached. So I hang the hose over the scaffolding. The water's cold though, but it's the end of July and it's hot. I tell Nana and Verena about my installation, and one afternoon we all have a shower together. We also have a disposable razor, which we all share sisterly or sisterhoodly. How can I say it? You know what I mean, yeah? Girls time. And we also have a disposable razor, which we use to make ourselves pretty in the sunshine and shave our legs. The next day, the penultimate day of shooting, we go to a nearby forest. There are only a few pictures to shoot, so Nana and I walk a bit off the path in the forest, and I talk to her about S. Because Nana is much older than me and has a lot of experience, you know what I mean? So, well, I ask her a bit obdurately if it's normal for a guy to write like that, and besides, he's really just between us. Had disappeared at some point. Where are you gone? You left. You shrieked. While we were fiddling around. Yeah, I mean, I never had that before. I mean, I was really young, you know what I mean? And the text message was already obscene. S writes that he's totally horny for me, which, okay, you know, it's a compliment, you know. And that I'd better not wash for days until he sees me again. Well, I couldn't do with that. That's really disgusting, isn't it? Huh? It is. Well, everyone has different choices, right? Well, Nana reacts quite discreet and answers me carefully and draws my attention to the fact that if someone has had too much speech, and in his case crystal meth and all that stuff, it can have a negative effect on their potency, especially without the help of Viagra, because I told her he was only 37. And I was slightly surprised. What can I say? I'm sorry. Bless you. I'm also making great friends with Nico and with Nana and Verena. It's interesting how you can grow together with... It's interesting, sorry. It is interesting how you can grow together with so many people in 1 week. Nearly said it very English, right? Don't move your face. No facial expressions. We were completely cut off from civilization and all that. The last day downs, it's almost sad to leave again. I drive back to Berlin with Verena. Verena Verena writes for a newspaper. Yeah, she's pretty cool and is doing some additional studies at Axel Springer. And she sometimes writes for glossy magazines like Maxine. She's very cool. She's very hip. They are very hip, you know. Verena is also a good bit older, but totally nice and madly in love with some Eimer. I don't have the word now in English. Eimer is like a dude, a hunk. From her newspaper, Debug, like a techno magazine back in the day. The guy looks like shit, treats her like shit, and she's crazy about him. Why is that always like that, you know? They look shit, they treat you like shit, and you kiss the floor. They walk. Love addiction. Treat me like dirt and I kiss the ground you walk and stand on and inhale the air you breathe in and out. Hello? What's going on with my computer? Sorry. I met and just think, oh, how great. What a great man. I have to take the time. That's a famous flop that some people eventually realize and learn from, especially women, right? I mean, I can't mainly talk for women right now. I learned a lot from my grandmother. My grandmother raised me, so to speak. And one thing she taught me was to rely on myself, to have lots of interests and hobbies. Then you're always busy. My grandma was really lucky with my grandpa. They were, my grandma is highly codependent and a workaholic, right? They were nevertheless a dream team. It was just very unfortunate that he had to leave so early. My grandfather was a real funny guy, very brave, and he was a shift worker in the lignite industry, and privately had his rabbits and a few chickens and ducks. Left the radio on loud all day in the garden and warbled happily along to folk songs. German folk music, I say. That's very different. He always dreamed of having a few more horses, cows and sheep, but just like his cousin next door, Aunt Marianne. Well, my grandma didn't allow that. And she was boss. Yeah, alright. My Auntie Marianne, she was my favorite aunt. She always put money in a bar of milk chocolate for me. So, yeah. I leave it there and there. And I thank you very much. Yeah, check out my designs and my merch on Redbubble, and there's also some accessories on my website, like laptop bag, mugs, all kind of lovely things, and clothes, many clothes on Shopify. Also for the colder days, as you know, heating might be very expensive, so I suggest, I know the cold days from Berlin, you can't shock me with that, but I suggest wrap up warmly, also indoors, have a lot of hot tea and soups available, and you'd be fine. This too shall pass, and then we have spring and summer again. How lovely, right? And as Margie says it all the time, Margie, who's spilling the tea nearly daily on YouTube, and she put out a lovely song for her twin flame, Often. God hired me, who's gonna fire me? Exactly, baby. Lots of love. See you later. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You hear me? I love you.